What's up, people? How are you? Good afternoon good evening, actually, from here in Nigeria. Wherever you're watching from, I'm live again. So let's get started. Today, I want to begin by congratulating you from wherever you're watching. That is just about 48 hours to election, the much awaited election. Man, yanya for PG. So it's about time we are getting set again, just like about this time last week we were all getting set for the elections until on the eve we began to panic. Hey, they want to shift this election again. And then a few hours too, and they finally came out to announce that they were actually moving the elections. Well, let's talk about preparations for the next how many hours now? It's not 48 hours. We should be talking about it. We should be into the elections proper. Well, what's my concern today? What's bothering me? What am I calling attention to? It is elections fraud or electoral fraud. You know, so many irregularities, so many malpractices that have been reported every 4-year cycle, and then we decided to start inching on little by little, start working on it, improving on it. And then just tell everybody I'm going to open a line for people to call in today, because a lot of people have been saying, let's call into your show. Okay, today we are going to demonstrate that. I'm going to release a line for people to call in. And but before we do that, what are these electoral frauds that we are suspecting might be happening? Well, for those of you that are already following us on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, you would see that since the past how many days now, we've been releasing some short videos that pertains to or that shows how these things are carried out. I showed, for instance, even in some of my live broadcasts here on YouTube, a particular one where INEC officials will come to the polling station and bring, if there are supposed to be 300 people at that particular unit, they will bring less. Let's say they will bring like 100, all right? They won't bring enough. They will now say, it's not enough. Only 100 people vote. They now disappear. Do you know what they are going to do with the remaining 200 that they refuse to bring? So number one thing you have to do to check election fraud or election frauds or electoral frauds is to ensure that, I'm sorry, don't start calling in yet. Just a moment, all right? I'll open the line for people to call. By the time they leave the venue, what happens to the remaining or the remnant 200 papers that they did not bring to the center? What do you think is happening to them? That's the first thing that we have to be concerned about. So you have to ensure that before they even start at all, the INEC officials come with sufficient materials, okay, that will, and then make sure that the result is also announced before you leave. Just after you vote, sit, be observing. This is the most important time every 4 years in our life in this country, and you know it. So sit, give that day for. That's why there's a holiday on that day. There's a holiday, sit, and then ensure that you monitor it till the end. But when you finish monitoring till the end, the results will be pasted at every unit. Snap it so that you can also have a copy, all right? Then transmit it. This is the result of my own unit. So that by the time they now get to the collation center, and then the results they are announcing for your unit is different from what they are announcing, all of us can then say, oh yeah, etishenko. Then it will be easy to bust them. All right. Sorry, can you hold on? We'll open the line for calls soon. Thank you. Then number two, I think I showed a video. Let me see if I have the video on cue here. Video of. Did you see the video we shared on Instagram about yesterday of some people thumb printing? I mean, they are not even printing; they are just opening it and writing, opening. Okay, they are printing mass thumb printing papers. So, and I wrote it on Instagram that this is one of the ways to check the claim of constant 12 million votes from the north. They always claim, oh, there's a constant block vote from somewhere. Hey, you have to watch it. All right, that's number 2. Watch it. Be sure that they are not bringing papers that were thumb-printed from one person's room or backyard or quarters. You have to be very sure. Okay, watch out for that. Number 3 is that we all have to make sure that we know the number of polling booths or units in our state, or at least in our locality. Reason being that by the time they start announcing that, okay, this is result from Moshakpa units, Kosofe ward, this one was 2, you'll be like, we have the full list of the wards, so which one be this one? Where did they announce again? Where did they go and bring? They went, because there are many illegal wards or units that are in some people's toilets and kitchen. They will just be printing, and they will just go and dump it. That's number 3. Number 4, inflation of figures. Inflation of figures. So just hear that total number of eligible voters in this state. If all of that's another reason why all of you have to go out, and that's number 5. If all of you do not go out and they're expecting 500,000 people to vote from 3 particular local government areas, by aggregation 500,000 people, at the end of the day they now see that, okay, only 200,000 people actually went out to vote. So they still have a gap of about 300,000 to do their manipulations. So they can put those figures in by themselves and just announce. After all, it's not about voting. So by the time the total number of voters or votes counted are not more than the total number you're expecting, so their practices are still within acceptable gap. So don't create that gap. Don't leave that gap. If you have obtained your voter's card, ensure you go out and vote. Otherwise, whether you vote or you don't vote, they will count it for you. So, but what they count for you is what you have to be careful of. All right? So you don't want them to count what you would not want counted for you. So go out and use your voter's card. Go out and vote. Then another thing is, I heard, and this is where I want to open the line now. I heard that some people were selling their voter's card. Some people are selling their voter's card. So if you have sold, for instance, your voter's card, or somebody you know has sold their voter's card, the first question is, what are they going to do with those voter's card that has been sold? Of course, some other guys are going to use it, all right, to the advantage of the parties that purchased them, because it's a purchase already, and it's not supposed to be so. But then again, I ask, what will happen to those card readers that they claimed were stolen, or claimed were engulfed in fire? Those machines, those EVMs, those electronic voting machines that were claimed to have been stolen somewhere, or missing suddenly or somewhere, or claimed to have been engulfed in fire. I'm not sure all of us saw the the particles or the burnt wreckage of those things that were claimed to have been burnt in fire, or caught in fire, or engulfed in fire somewhere. We only saw pictures of container. So how do we ascertain that those things actually got burnt? Hey, Ojulele, sorry, Lala confidential. I joke too much, right? Hey, don't take my jokes for it. I'm serious, man. When I'm laughing like this, I'm serious, deep down my heart. But see, you have to be careful. Those card readers that they are claiming are stolen or are caught in fire, let's watch out. Where are they going to use them? Where are they going to use them? If they were caught in fire, can we at least have their remnants? All right? The fossils or burnt the wreckage of them. Let's collect them. Let's see evidence that, yes, we can still track that this one is this one that was burnt, this one is. How many were burnt? How many were rescued? Who took them? Where are they? You should be asking those questions at this critical junction. Election is just about 2 days to go. So all those APC accusing PDP of compromising INEC, APC accusing PDP of being the one that is compromising INEC, and INEC saying we are on course. Guys, you have to be vigilant. Anyways, I'm going to open the lines after this timeout. So get ready. The line to call would be 081. For those of you that are not in Nigeria, you know you have to add +234. Okay, you're going to call. For those of you that can do WhatsApp video, you can do WhatsApp video calling. I'll take. All right, WhatsApp video call. But whatever call you want to make is also WhatsApp, please. 081 70 74 74 again 24 081 70 74 74 24. That's the number. I'm going to put it on the screen now, but that's the number, and I'll start taking the calls after this timeout. You're welcome on the show once again. Ghana alone. They deport Nigerians.
Wow.
Don't hear that one before.
I just hear today now for your mouth.
She say now our leaders, our dealers.
Now them.
Now them they cause them.
Yeah. Because now them be or jelu for
but
this Nigeria. Now them.
Your pastor they talk say make you they pray against Ori Buruku come attack Oshidano.
Wow.
And they come they talk say make you they choose that Ori Buruku, the two parties where they put you for Ori Buruku.
That's so.
Only Mori Buruku.
It's true.
Or they answer for Taka Idanu. You can't pray it away.
Oh yes.
Bíbélì sọ pé o lè wà nínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kò ní kó rí ọ̀fẹ́ máa pọ̀ sí. You cannot abide in sin and be calling for abundance of blessing.
Oh yes.
So possible. You have to do away with them.
PDP ò dá ABC ò súnmọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ àdìbò fẹ́ni tó yẹ Nàìjíríà ká lè tẹ̀síwájú.
Nigeria don spoil already.
Fẹ́ràn pátì méjì ẹ mọ́.
Tẹ́ ẹ bá wà careful, ibi tó wà gan, Èkó á dìpọ̀ tẹ padà sí Jẹ̀bú.
Yeah.
ẹ ṣe pápá pa ẹ dá mi lóhùn náà látà àbí agbọdún mọ́tò àkọlù tó tí bàrà tààrọ ní àríkà ẹ wá ìyàwó mi wà ní onílé o ìyàwó mi wà ní onílé o ẹlẹ́jọ́ làwọn ṣe dàbí kí ni.
ìbò ṣe ń lọ gbọ́n yín bá aláyé ń bolẹ̀ wà ẹ máa bọ̀ ẹ máa bọ̀ ẹ máa bọ̀ ẹ máa bọ̀.
ìdìbò ti yá nìyẹn.
àbá ti yá nìyẹn.
ẹyẹ èèyàn mi ẹ ṣe o mo ti gbé nǹkan tẹ mọ́ jẹ dé o.
àkíní nǹkan náà. aláyé tẹ̀ ká tó fẹ́ tàjèrè má jẹ́ káwọn ilé máa bá ẹ má ṣe jẹ.
gbélé má pín fún wọn. ẹ má bí ilé bá mánéjì.
mánéjì kí ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
kò ní tó jọjọ yín dé. ẹjọ́ ẹ má mi gbà. ẹjọ́ ẹ má mi
the PPC code we are collecting and the polling unit.
I just came back online now, and I will appreciate if you can repeat what you're saying.
There was a video trending on social media for like 2 months ago. Understand? Where APC were collecting some voters card.
Okay.
They will collect it. They will register the voters code number. They will put it down and they will give them Ankara, give them 10,000 naira. You understand? What is going to happen to that voters card they collected?
That's the question. I have similar question, and I'm still asking people, what are they going to be doing about that? Do you have idea what they want to do with that?
No, the idea. What I'm thinking, what I'm thinking about it is not all those things is just like abracadabra they wanted to do. Like the fire you mentioned the other time. What is it called? Materials, sensitive materials inside where it was born. You understand? They don't show us how what they met inside it when they try to rescue some materials inside the store. You understand? That was like that. And so no matter what, this kind of a thing for me, those people we have saw already that they are collecting some people what is it called PPC registration code. Those parties should be arrested. Yes, sir, because there's nothing they wanted to use that code for than to what's it called, manipulate election. They are doing this thing openly. Everybody is seeing it. Everybody is looking at it. You understand? It is not that me I'm afraid of anything. No. I can tell you my name right here. My name is Bakari Emmanuel Oluwaseun. I'm from Ogun State. Presently, I'm in Kano. You understand?
Do you know where that incident you are reporting? Do you know where it took place? Do you know where it exactly happened?
It's in Southwest Yoruba, one of the I will ask that question for the person that posed the what's it called, and I will get back to you on this number. You understand?
Yes. You can send the details to me via WhatsApp on this same number.
There's no problem. There's no problem.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes. Another call was coming in. Please, I wasn't able to answer because more calls. I called from WhatsApp call from Chibuike Nwaru. Another one from 33. Okay, let me take this call. Another guest. Another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. This is Questions Arising on Object TV.
Yeah. My name is Okilanre. I'm online with you. I'm watching your program and I love it so much. But concerning these political parties, I think if they don't, Atiku is supposed to be disqualified. If he doesn't know what to say, it's better to keep quiet. Look at what he's saying, that he's going to sell NNPC. After you have sold all what Nigeria is capitalizing on it for themselves at a ridiculous price. And now he's still promising Nigeria that he's going to sell NNPC, and people are still green, saying that they wanted to vote for him. So if people look at the manifesto of every candidate, I think there's no any other person that is supposed to vote for more than so that is my own solution.
Well, today we are talking about how to address electoral fraud.
Oh, okay.
Yes. What we are talking about is how we can address or check mass comprinting. Where people go and vote, figures at the end of the day and all of that. That's what we want to discuss. We are discussing today.
It's all right. You see, concerning that, yes. Now, my own fear is there is no way this INEC will conduct this election free and fair. With all what you have been seeing on social media, already seen
that INEC
it's all right.
Free and fair election is one thing. Another thing is, do you think this election is hold this Saturday?
No, I believe it will hold. If they don't want embarrassment for themselves, if you didn't vote for this Saturday, I think it hold again. I believe that it's going to hold. It will hold again because for postponing it for just only 1 week. Look at what is happening all over the country. If they try to postpone it again for just only 1 day, we will see the havoc that the thing will cause. So that is my own. It's all right. Thank you.
Yes, that's one of the callers. He has concern to with regards to what one of the presidential candidates is saying, specifically candidate of the PDP, who is saying that he wants to sell NNPC. Let me take another audio call from WhatsApp. I don't know. Let me let people know that you can actually also do video call. I'm open to video calls, except you want to hide your face. Yes, you're welcome on the show. This is Questions Arising with Segun Olo. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you, Segun?
I'm very fine, sir. And you, sir?
Yeah, Segun. Tad calling from Chivike Onwaru, calling from Liberia. I've been following your program.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. First of all, I want to thank you for the job you are doing. What you are doing is highly encouraging. In fact,
so
more than even, I think you do. I'm not to say you will do better than Sahara, but you will be in that level because you are really giving us updated information and a way forward for this election. What are my one? I have two things in mind. First of all, I want to just express my fear. One is this idea of people are complaining of change, but it is obvious that the youth are not ready to change, because if they are ready to change, they are supposed to start putting their eyes to the direction of change, towards the direction of change. We have Shawara there, we have other young candidates who are there, but for the fact they keep sticking around all these old people, there is a fear. I mean, I don't understand how we're going to put this. Why would the youth of these days are losing focus, and some of them enjoy the situation they are? Thing is, these days our celebrities are not even encouraging us because they know that they have many fans. Most of them are endorsing these same old people, which is not even that they're not giving the young people a good direction. I, for one, I was expecting that all the celebrities come together and point towards one candidate and say, this among these young candidates, this is preferable choice. I mean, just try to shift the attention from these two old APC and PDP people and move people's direction to the young candidates. That is just my concern. Concerning the election fraud, I guess we need to be in there when they are counting those results, because, as you rightly said, we only heard that the container where they have the PVC, everything got burnt. Now there is no scrap, there is nothing they were able to salvage to prove that yes, these things are really they got damaged in the fire. Now, what is the probability that these people will not go behind us and still use those machines to add their own count there? You know, we just need to put our finger crossed and hope that God will also watch, because it's not just only man going to watch in this election. So thank you very much, everyone. I so much appreciate your online program. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. You're welcome. Yes, the number is on the screen. Those of you that want to call in, you can do WhatsApp video or audio calling to the show. Well, we are discussing, and for those comments, let me see some comments on Facebook. Bright Igbo says, "You just speak my mind, good, bro. Good, God bless you. Thank you, Bright Igbo. Third us best. See, that is why Buhari said Nigeria youth are lazy." Paul on YouTube says, Paul Omo Fomwa. It's a nice one, AC. Enough Kelvin says, "She all the way." Charles Bay will say, "Good job. Thank you so much." Bright Iho on Facebook says, "True talk, bro." Ifesinachi Okereke say, "Pin the number." Yes, it's now online. The number is 081 70 74 74 24. So I have another call from Oladimeji Friday. You're welcome on the show. Good evening from here in Nigeria.
Hello, Sheikh. How are you doing?
I'm very good.
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Please,
yeah, I'm Oladimeji Friday.
Yes, Oladimeji Friday. I can see. I saw your name.
Okay.
Please go ahead. We are talking about how to check election fraud in 2019.
I don't think there is anything that INEC can do right now. APC and PDP, they are both failure. They know how they rig election for themselves, and you can tell that from one party to another, that's how they keep jumping around like Ashewo. So they know the trick that they are using, and I believe the MS is going to catch up on them. That's my submission about everything. They are trying to play the people, and they are trying to fool our people in Nigeria, and it does, worry me a lot sometimes when I think about how things is going. So that's not my submission about everything, and I want to, appreciate you for the beautiful work that you have done. But I believe our people need to stand up and stand by your vote. You know, that's the only way. When you vote, make sure they count the vote and you take a picture. I believe AAC have an app. You can just send it to them, and then in the situation they will know what is happening. That's the only way. Apart from that, they have their game at hand that they want to play on Saturday. And one more thing, Shegun, I will say from Kaki to Agbada, we know say Kaki no be leader. Na them still be our leader. Who they lead, who they follow. Assembly no dey pass bill if sharing of our money no dey for their table. Senate no go ever sit if Ghana must go no go follow Oga reach house. Oga patapata account don full. E be like say all of them dem get belle o. Nigerian people wake up. This is the time. We must flush them out. So AAC take it back. Thank you.
We appreciate your callings, Mr. Oladimeji Friday. And if you're going to call in, please ensure that the volume of your if you have earbud or something that can help us minimize the noise we get here, please use, so that I don't keep hearing myself back. All right, so I'm going to go on a short break now, and then that will be after this call that is currently coming in now. My two lines are buzzing now. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Okay, that call dropped. And let me go on this short break, and then how you're back about now. But let me say something about this break I want to enter now. You see, I was talking about, in my last broadcast, I was talking about prophets, between what they heard from God and their personal opinion, that we want to separate them. Now many calls are coming in about the same time. I was talking about men of God, or clerics or clergies or prophets, between God's actual voice and their personal opinion. And while I was at it, I ran out of, I don't know whatever happened. I noticed that they have already started targeting my network. I have about 4 different networks. The moment I go online, whether they are targeting it or something, I don't understand. But these are 3 separate. But in fact, I bonded that if one goes down, the other should take over. I don't know what happened, whether it was virus attack or something. Once I go on here like this, since about how many days now, they'll just cut my line off. And we just have many days to election, so I have to do something else. Make sure that they can't get me this time. I've not found a lasting solution. So if you know, please, what I can do to get, protected internet connection, 4G or 5G broadband, I'll appreciate. So we have a lot of works to do. Let's go on this short break, and then we'll come back to take the other Zahaza calls that are coming in. So I was talking about men of God, between their prophecies, between their own personal predictions based on the information they gather around, and what God actually told them, or their personal sentiments, opinions. Well, I'll talk about those ones after this video, but I want to let you see some of these. Okay, I have Apostle Suleiman here, and I was also playing Prophet Isa El-Buba the other day. So let's go back to it.
Let anybody be angry. I will say what I want to say. Never vote for anybody that will cut off your neck. I say so. Put it on the internet, take it everywhere. Listen, we may not have a better option. We may not have a better whatever. But the man that will steal your money is better than the one that will take your life. I have spoken. The Lord told me to speak this morning, and I have spoken.
Statistic sectional must leave. And I want to say at this particular time, We have seen the recent removal of the chief justices of Nigeria. All Nigerians watching from all over the world, you must mobilize yourself. I want to speak to the Igbo nation, the IPOB, the indigenous people of the Biafra. I want to say to you, there will never be any Biafra. Nigeria will remain one indivisible nation. Nigeria will never be divided. To make sure that you stand with the man that have stood with you, and you must vote in Samuel Otom. Give my people the direction to go. So for the election of 2019, the February, all Nigerians of progress, all Nigerians that want to see this country rebuild, repair, restored, you must all go out and vote Atiku Abubakar.
Yes, so those are two separate prophets, and I just played what they have to say about 2019. That was a subtle endorsement. Well, if you listened to Apostle Suleiman, he wasn't saying, he said God asked him to speak. He didn't say God asked him to choose that particular person he announced, the thief over the killer, right? But he said God told him to speak. What he did not make clear is whether it was God that told him that people should go and vote for the thief. That is what's the part that is not really clear, and I hope that the apostle comes as quickly as possible on here again to clear that God told him that people should go and vote for thief. All right? You know, when Barabbas and Jesus, you know, were facing voters, you know, people were asked to vote, choose Barabbas. I joke too much. All right, well, away from Apostle Suleiman, there's a prophet too, Prophet Isaiah Buba that I just, you know, played last now. The prophet said that he didn't say God told him that you should go and vote Atiku. He is just saying that having looked at and studied the situation around the circumstance and all of that, he feels that for national unity, for this, for that, and probably also because he is resident and domiciled in Jos, and things he's seeing and what people are seeing around him, he feels that he doesn't want to offend people. What they want, what some of them that are power brokers want him to say. All right? So, that you should go ahead and vote for Atiku, right? So, that's according to gospel according to Prophet Isa El-Buba. The gospel according to Prophet Isa El-Buba is that you should go and vote Atiku. But then what I want to say is that, you see, I told people that, don't forget I'm also a pastor. John chapter 10 verse 10 says, the thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Those are the three attributes of the same person, thief. If you can steal, you have the tendency to also kill. You will get there, or you are already even doing it secretly. And it's also their traits that they destroy. So the thief comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. So if somebody asks you not to vote the killer, but to vote the thief, is he not saying the same thing? No, it's as if there's no alternative now, Abi. But how can there be an alternative that God has chosen for you? And God has showed you the way. He said, go for that, and I will show you the land. The land is here, right in front of you. They are now asking you to not look at it. That choose that thief. Now, it is only accomplices or cronies of thieves that advise you to follow thief, because they themselves have never worked. They don't work. They're also thief. I'm not calling anybody thief. I'm just saying that anybody that asks you to go and follow thief, that it's better that the person continues stealing from you, is also benefiting from that. That's all I'm saying. All right? But their own issue now, minor, more face the reality. Election is just 2 days to go. And then the number is there for those that are calling my other line. That is not the number for calling on this show, please. Call the one that is on the screen, because that is the studio line for calling. All right? So I want to go on this. I want to have this time out again, and then I'll come back and read more comments and we'll talk continue to talk. Okay, so let me take more comments because this ones will go away. All this Joe B on YouTube says all these pastors make me question. Okay, that one is skipped. Okay, makes me question Christianity. Beam for that one of the killer and thief. Never know the 10 Commandments. Comes with a scale of preference. Fools. Ruda Rude say now the same thing, my brother. Bright Eho on Facebook says anywhere I see you, Sulaman, that's you old right well now, beg. On Facebook also, Olate Jupiter say all those men are looking for what they will eat. Shona mango whack. Suleiman is a E something. Helen Roberto. All they want is the one that will enrich them. Of course now, it no will benefit them. Other end say, Shegun, stop calling yourself a pastor. I'm going to tag you a 419. I'm not collecting offering now. I'm not one of those collecting offering. So, other hand, I'm not one of those collecting offering, no. Olate Peter said they are looking forward to eat. Yeah, thanks for that correction. So I'm going to have this time out now. And don't forget, people, tomorrow is my birthday. Hey, tomorrow is my birthday. I had no plan whatsoever because I know I'll be busy tomorrow. But no matter how little, I'm going to spend some time doing something for myself. I don't have a girlfriend for whom or for which to spend the time with. I don't have, but maybe I'll just do some looking. Maybe I should even do live broadcast and be doing marking my birthday. Or should I just okay. I'll think about something nasty or crazy. So, but tomorrow is my birthday ahead of election. Okay. Last Saturday was Shore's birthday and it was supposed to be a day of election, but it was moved. My own birthday, and no try, no move election. Like somebody will say, they don't postpone erection. Erection, okay. Na election. Ghana alone. They deport Nigerians.
Wow.
Don't hear that one before.
I just hear today now for your mouth, boss.
She say, now our leaders, our dealers.
Now them.
Now them they cause them.
Yeah. Because now them be or jelly for this Nigeria. Now them.
Your pastor they talk say make you they pray against Ori Buruku Koma Taka Oshidano.
Wow.
And they talk say make you they choose that Ori Buruku, the two parties where they put you for Ori Buruku.
That's true.
Only Mori Buruku.
It's true.
Or they support Taka Edanu. You can't pray it away.
Oh yes.
Bíbélì sọ pé o lè wà nínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kò ní kó rí ọ̀fẹ́ máa pọ̀ sí.
Oh yeah,
Kamari ni Paul. You cannot abide in sin and be calling for abundance of blessing.
Oh yes.
So possible. You have to do away with them.
PDP ò dá ABC ò súnmọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ àdìbò fẹ́ni tó yẹ Nàìjíríà ká lè tẹ̀síwájú.
Nigeria don spoil already.
Fẹ́ràn pátì méjì ẹ mọ́.
Tẹ́ ẹ bá wà careful, ibi tó wà gan, Èkó á deport ẹ padà sí Jẹ̀bú.
ẹ ṣe pápá ẹ dá mi lóhùn náà látà àbí agbọdún mọ́tò àkọlù tó tí bàrà tààrọ̀ ni àríkà ẹ wá ìyàwó ni wà lórí ilé o ìyàwó ni wà lórí ilé o ẹlẹ́jọ́ làwọn ṣe dàbí kí ni.
Ibo ṣe ń lọ gan yín bá aláyé ń bọ́lẹ̀ wà ẹ máa bọ̀.
Ìdìbò ti yá nìyẹn.
Àbá ti yá nìyẹn.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ẹ ṣé o, mo ti gbé nǹkan tẹ̀ mọ́ jẹ dé o.
Kí ni nǹkan náà? Aláyé tẹ̀ka tó fẹ́ tàjèrè má jẹ́ káwọn ilé máa bá ẹ má ṣe jẹ.
Gbélé má pín fún wọn. Ẹ má bínú ẹ bá mánéjì.
Mánéjì ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Kò ní tó jòjò yín dé.
Ó jòjò.
Gálẹ̀ fàásì ló dọ́dọ̀.
Ẹjọ́ bá mi gbà. Ẹjọ́ ẹ má.
Yeah, how are you? Come.
Oh boy, I don't blue. Alpha, where your PVC?
What's that?
See, I don't send my own now. Sharp.
You be fool, oh. You say you're right, now you make you laugh anyhow. You just sell your destiny. In fact, not only you sell your children's destiny, join. You sold your PVC for 1,500 and you are jumping up and down. See, let me tell you something. I'm a Yoruba boy. Yoruba people say, "Tell your man what will lot to back pàdé yìí lọ náà, á padà sílé ni." When you don't go outside, you no see money. Come back home. You sold your PVC and you are happy. You are jumping like a dog. You know, I'm disappointed in you. I'm very, very disappointed in you. Get on my side, Joe. You got the happy, the flower panda.
I don't say that. Let me are hungry. I go chop a Bible.
Come. Where do you want to go shop?
A Bible now.
For that place that be, that woman place. That way they pull us down and everything. If you load you 500.
Shop your E. If you get E, go to your E, buy Ogbono. Me, I don't say my PVC. I don't say my generation. If I don't say my future, I don't say my full family. Man, use and go shop.
Man, for the shop your family. You don't say that. I mean that. My God, won't go shop your family.
Oh, what did they worry this NEPA people now? Life in about 2 minutes now, where they open, they don't carry again. What kind of wala be? What kind of country this one now?
Now who you dey follow argue with? Now only they talk, you were.
See life in about 2 minutes now. They don't carry now. Very soon I go see them, they call it enough for person to say, may pay. Be where say person not go fit pay. What nothing they want for this country? Fuel don't increase. As they strike, they increase school fees, John. Road no good. They say contractors they come on for road because they don't pay them money. Nothing.
You don't tire.
Food go market now. Food stuff don't cost everything. I don't tire for this country. What do you mean all this thing?
Not tire. You don't need to tire. When they tell you say no sell your vote, you hear me? Because of 1-5, you sell your vote. See, if you say you vote for that person, you suppose vote for now. Only that you want vote now supposed count. When they tell you say your vote is your right, you don't hear me. You don't go shop Apple, now you got the sweat.
No be me with you shop, man.
I should not sell and say my help you shop your destiny. I mean, what you want me to do? Got the complaint, got the sweat.
What you go do now?
What you go do? Give me 500 at the sweat too. Wait till the house.
The shop the sweat.
All right, welcome back. So we were talking about how to. I'm so sorry. I want to apologize. I noticed that people were calling my other line. I was wondering what happened. It then came to my notice that the phone, the number I put on the screen, the phone was already off. That's why people were trying the other one. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to charge it again. It's now at 7%. So maybe people will try. Maybe people should try calling this back again and let's see if it works. But I kind of doubt it because I'm not able to get it in immediately. But let's continue using the chat at the moment while we are also trying to work on these problems to fix it. You know, I'm the only person who knows the technical and everything here. It's not going to be easy at the same time. Well, let's get on to the matter again. So let me take some comments. Facebook, Olate Jupiter. Okay, let me start from this, from the down. Says if they give anyone money to take it and vote, AAC is it is your looted money, so you articulated. I don't understand. More calls are coming in. I don't know what I can do at this time. I'm not able to get this to come in at the moment. Okay. So Peter is saying happy birthday. Thank you so much. Happy birthday from Malay Shege. Wish you more life. Thank you so much, Diego Perry. Anoluwapo. Thank you so much, amen, and you too. The two phones are buzzing at the same time. But okay, let me see. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very fine, sir.
Okay. I can hear you live and direct from your show now on YouTube, yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's quite a kind of a joyous and happiness to see someone like you at this age fighting for the better thing, you know.
Thank you so much, sir.
It's quite appreciated, you know.
Thank you, sir.
Pertaining to what you just said, how we're going to protect our vote.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Go ahead.
And I think the thing that we EEC can do is just the protocol and the way our people have been going on around the whole thing. And it's quite unfortunate that these both two parties, the so-called
stupid giants, yeah, the way they are going about all the things, you know, it's quite unfortunate, but like they really know what they want to do with it. But with the special grace of the Almighty God and the special grace of Nigerian people, when they all did everything that if their mumu don't really do, I believe things can turn around. It's only when the so-called youth, when the so-called youth really comes out, believe you and I believe they have nothing. They have nothing. They will just stay at the corner of their. Hello, can you hear me saying?
I'm with you, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, the only thing they will just do on Sunday is just to sit down with their family and say, glory be to God that the Nigerian people have already decided. And I heard you saying something right now that you made mention of some people, the so-called prophetess and prophet people, the so-called the underground cabal, so to say, because I'll call them underground because they don't really show up, you know. They don't really show up. They only goes around the tunnel, or which the tunnel that they will never come out of the tunnel. They will always see dark in their life, you know. And it's so shameful that they follow people like fella call them.
Zombie.
They are the people that they will pack all their clothes. They will iron their clothes on Saturday. We did it together with the housemaid or whatever. They will iron their clothes, planning to go to church on Sunday before all these evil people. And these are the evil people that are even telling the rest of the Nigerians. Like I said, I don't want to mention any name as well, but the people and the kind of a person that they are taking the life of Nigeria to just play with it and do anything they want to do with it. I believe by the special grace of God, even the God that they are serving will not let them go scot-free.
Amen.
Please, just say amen for me for that.
To the ones that are misleading people, deliberately misleading people for their own pocket's sake.
Deliberately misleading people, so you believe you and I wonder why, how this so-called evil, even when they left the church, and these stupid people, they follow, so to say, when they left these churches, and they are so-called evil on the altar, when they go home, I wonder how they sleep. When they are leading people out of their own righteousness. This is so tormenting. This is so bad. This is so agitating, and I don't really know what to say about that. Because we people living down here, believe you and I, Sheyi, like the people down there, they don't really know anything because they are living. How can I say? Maybe they are living in a dungeon. They call it Nigerian, but they are living in a dungeon. It's only that when I was in school, my literature teacher or whatever told me that traveling is part of education.
Definitely.
Can you hear me?
I'm with you, sir.
Yeah, and believe me or not, traveling is not part of education. Traveling in itself is a core course, is a 4-unit course that someone needs to do. No matter what, you need to travel because traveling is not part of traveling is education simply
itself. Yes,
simple. Traveling is education.
Thank you so much, sir.
No matter what
we have many other callers trying to come in, and they would like to manage the battery life of this
Okay,
phone and
okay.
see.
I really appreciate. I really appreciate.
Thank you very
that,
much, sir.
and,
It's
I
very
really
nice to have you on the
thank
show today.
I really thank.
Another caller is on the line. You're welcome on the show. You're already on. Oh, we lost that. I think the phone is almost dead again. Let's manage the 1% on it. Hello, Jerry Kings. So sorry, that phone is dead. Let me charge it again, and then we'll take calls. I have another. More calls are buzzing in on my second line. I want to try, see if we can hear. Hello. Please, can you bring down the volume of your YouTube or Facebook? Because I can hear myself back.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, better.
Okay. First of all, happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, I just want to, first of all, I want to know, are you the only one like this in Nigeria?
There are several people.
Are you the only one like this in Nigeria? How can Nigeria move forward if you are the only one fighting for the youth like this? Because I'm really pissed off with that my country. It's still my country, though. I will still call it my country because I can't deny it. But if you are the only one that can help us to salvage this situation that we have, then God will surely lead you. For the men of God that will just play their message, I think our youth don't know what they are doing. Our youth don't know what they are doing. So if they like, let them continue worshiping that pastor or worshiping those men of God that continue prophesying on this our election that is coming. We know what they are doing. They are trying to fight for their own interest, selfish interest, their own pocket. How can you say it is better you vote for a thief than vote for the one who cut your head? What is the man of God trying to say there? What is he trying to push to his followers?
Well, to me, I think he's also trying to tell them that.
I don't really know if the only way we can even solve this election, because Nigeria is not that country that was okay. This vote buying will just stop one day until somebody like Showore gets in there before he can stop all those systems. For us to even do this thing is for any annex chairman to just be like any man that will just have that God, that Christ in him, that okay, let's do this thing like this. Every polling unit, we have to be doing it in every state. Every state has a national stadium, like my state, those states have a national stadium, the Lagos national stadium. Everybody will just go there. There will be one polling unit each state. Not this one, there will be polling units everywhere for us to solve this issue of vote buying. So I don't see anything apart from that. INEC chairman is the one that we'll be praying for. Even if we just continue doing all this one, we say we have an app on iDraw that AAC want to use in monitoring the election. My brother Shegun, the truth must be told. There is way, if we like, we get iDraw, we get all these things. So not just INEC chairman we go to pray for, make God really use. And this APC and PDP so identify themselves. So make God continue make them okay. They expose themselves fast. Okay, the INEC will come to, I don't even tire for all these things. Let me just do this thing free and fair. Now INEC handled it. All those APC and PDP and the Suleiman and the Eboba way prayers. Now God will punish all of them.
All right, thank you so much. We have to take another call now. Thank you so much for being part of the show today. Hello from UK. All right, we lost that. Yes, let me read some messages while I just charged this thing again, so just turning it on, calls are coming in. I understand everybody wants to have a contribution, and it is important, especially because we are looking for ways to curb this election fraud. So many people may have some ideas that might work. If you feel that if you release the ideas on here now, a lot of people might latch on to it because we are live. You may please text or suggest by WhatsApp message if you feel you don't want to release it on here. All right. So another caller, you're welcome on the show. Can you hear us, sir?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Good afternoon. Because I'm just joining you from your program now. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Hello?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, about your program that you're doing this afternoon, we really appreciate everything you are doing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but how can youth are still thinking that maybe if
go ahead,
or
please.
PDP they can still maybe like it's not about the money. I didn't know maybe they didn't think straight or something like that. But we've Shore have make a structure down now.
He has done what?
Hello?
You said Shore just did what?
Yeah, because Shore have make maybe like make a statement out now that everybody should support him. This is the party that people trust that this is one of the best parties so far since I was born. Until now, people are seeing the party and they still ignore it. I didn't know what they are thinking. That's the big problem there.
Well, we are asking questions this afternoon how we can curb electoral frauds, because most of it is that while we are saying that many people do not want to